There is no doubt that there are a ton of people out there, including the Democrats, including the mainstream media, and including some establishment Republicans who are desperate for a Republican civil war. They want Trump and DeSantis to go after each other because they know that a house divided cannot stand. And in recent days, we've seen so much of that. And of course, Donald Trump did make comments very much directed at Ron DeSantis. You've seen different people respond to that. Some people who have been never Trumpers for a long time coming and doubling down on that we need to move away from Trump. The reality is, these guys need to be on the same page going into 2024, or it's going to be a disaster. And tonight, November 15th, just so happens to be my birthday, Donald Trump is about to make a massive announcement that he is going to run for president in 2024. So this morning, what happened? Ron DeSantis, of course, gets asked specifically about Trump because people so desperately want him to fire back, want him to say something to Trump after the clear shots that Trump took at him. Ron DeSantis did not take the bait, but he did respond in a way. Ron DeSantis responds to question about Trump. Incoming fire is just the nature of the job. And we do have the audio here. I think I pulled it up from Benny Johnson. Governor DeSantis responds to Trump's recent statements about him for the first time. Let's listen.
We would like to know what you think about Trump's big announcement and some of the less than flattering comments he has made about you.
Well, you know, one of the things I've learned in this job is when you're leading, when you're getting things done, yeah, you take incoming fire. That's just the nature of it. I roll out of bed in the morning. I've got corporate media outlets that have a spasm, just the fact that I'm getting up in the morning, and it's constantly attacking. And this is just what's happened. I don't think any governor got attacked more, particularly by corporate media, than me over my 4-year term. And yet, I think what you learn is all that's just noise. And really what matters is, are you leading? Are you getting in front of issues? Are you delivering results for people? And are you standing up for folks? And if you do that, then none of that stuff matters. And that's what we've done. We focused on results and leadership. And, you know, at the end of the day, I would just tell people to go check out the scoreboard from last Tuesday night. The fact of the matter is,
and it's very true. When you look at what happened, the disappointing midterms that Republicans had in the great state of Florida, it was not that way. It was a red tsunami in Florida. And a lot of things played into that, of course, but you can't deny that what's happening in Florida right now, we want to take that to the rest of the country. So Ron DeSantis saying, hey, look at what I'm doing. I'm just focusing on leading. I'm doing all this stuff. At the same time, not taking the bait that the mainstream media desperately wants him to take because they want him in open war with Trump. That's what they desperately want. I don't think that Ron DeSantis is going to take the bait on that. But as the Federalist puts it, the fact that people are so focused on that right now, that people are so desperate for that war to happen, is a problem. Because the reality is, as I've said multiple times, to be successful in 2024, both Trump and DeSantis need to be on the same page, and people need to back both of them. But now is not the time to talk about that. It's time to boot failed GOP leaders. That's this article from the Federalist, and it's true. When you look at Mitch McConnell, when you look at Kevin McCarthy, that is really where the focus should be, and why so many of these tight races that we had, there was no establishment money behind it. There was no establishment money when you're looking at the comparisons between states like Arizona, states like Nevada, things like that. These very tight losses that Republicans took because the establishment was too focused on all of this other bullshit, the failures that they've had time and time again. Trump and DeSantis need to be on the same page. DeSantis did not take the bait from the mainstream media. He did not fire back. He simply said, hey, look at the scoreboard. Look at what we're doing here in Florida. That's what I'm focused on, and I'm focused on governing. The tensions are only going to ramp up for this headed into tonight's announcement of Trump running in 2024. But what do you guys think about this entire situation? Let me know in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.